Today's guest is Danny Sarch, founder of Leitner Sarch Consultants, an executive search firm in White Plains, New York.
I think in the immediate term, advisors are frantic in trying to make their clients happy. So the fact is that movement over the last several weeks has just slowed down because of people concerned about making their clients money or actually trying to keep their clients from losing as much money. But there's no doubt that what has happened over the last year that you're alluding to has really destroyed corporate loyalty. I think that it's something that I don't know if it can be regained anytime soon. But as an industry, the firms had professed that we're going to take care of you and we're going to put away this money for you and we're all in this together in terms of the stock, and yet the mistakes of just a few wiped away all this wealth. And that's their advisor's own wealth. So people are now saying, all right, I'm in it for myself and for my clients. What is the best place for me? And that's one of the things that has driven this. I don't think that you'll ever see in this industry, and anytime soon, we're going to see any kind of return to the type of corporate loyalty that these firms once commanded. They will have loyalty to individuals, certainly to their clients, to their colleagues, sometimes to managers, but not to the corporations. Yeah, it is still happening. There's no doubt. I don't think it ever was, or it was rarely 200% upfront. And when it was 200% upfront, it wasn't all in cash. So we had all kinds of, it really is up to your imagination. Some firms have gotten very creative. But there's no doubt that deals were as high as 250 or even more. I'd heard rumors of 300% deals, but I never saw it. So in the immediate term, the deals are still there. But I have no doubt in my mind that in the long term, the deals will come down. I see that there's a lot of pressure. The brokers' businesses are going to come down just because the assets under management are down based upon the market losses. There are fewer seats because firms are consolidating branches. So when firms consolidate branches, you're going to have reduced demand. And there's going to be more supply. Brokers are out there looking because of the thing we just talked about in terms of reduced loyalty. So if they're out there looking, more supply and less demand, my basic economics teaches me that the price should come down. That said, we're going to see blips like in any marketplace in terms of deals going up when they're competing for certain people in certain markets. But I definitely see the long-term trend as something down. But the deals are real. There's no doubt. As of right now, the deals are very much real. There are just fewer seats for them. What I've said to many a friend as a manager is don't give up your book, and many don't listen, and they end up making a lot of money for a long time as a branch manager, but their jobs are increasingly at risk. And over the last several weeks, we've seen a number of them shot, as I call it, some through the heart where they're out of a job totally, and some through the thigh where they're demoted. I think that the market for branch managers is iffy at best, and if you're out of a job, you're going to have a very tough time in the short term. Firms are not building offices. When they do replace one of their own for retirement or incompetence, whatever else, they've now got this groundswell of their own talent that is looking to replace them. And they're, in general, in management switches, the firms are reluctant to take somebody in from the outside because they don't know the firm and they've got this groundswell of people. The exception is the smaller firms. The regional firms generally have not had those types of people on their payroll. When they have to replace somebody or want to expand, they have to go to the outside. But their model is very different. It is the rare regional firm office that pays close to what the big city wirehouse office managers get paid. So it's just a very different model, and many of them can't adjust. If you're a producing manager, the story is different. You've always got the book to fall back on. But it is a tough market for branch managers.